Cool. Today is March 25th, day 12 of my journal diaries. Let's see. Now, I'm realizing I might not be so good at this compared to other people, especially on the writing nonstop, like every day. But then again, depression and other stuff and world factors. Uh, the past couple of weeks, I've been falling behind on one thing or another, and I think everyone else can kind of relate since we're at like that rush point. My appearance is kind of getting twice as shaggy, and I really want to trim up. But because I was doing some shoots and I'm doing some more this week, I need to look like a homeless man for continuity's sake. So, I mean, hopefully in 2 weeks I'll be looking prettier for the camera. Less hair scruff, maybe a mustache, just like, not like, and, have my beard be even. But I can take care of that when I can take care of that. So today, I had to lug a bunch of equipment on the subway to get to school early on. I had a family member who had to go to the hospital for a follow-up appointment. So I had to take care of my kid, run back here, and do my class, the class for these projects. I had some trouble paying attention today. I ended up closing my eyes a bit because my study zone is very cozy if I'm not working. So if I'm just listening, sometimes it's like, what? Oh my god. Yep. But I ended up cleaning around the house, took my kid to the park after school, and honestly, I feel like I did pretty good. Like, the only thing I was kind of failing at doing was schoolwork, but that's just, I'm ahead anyway. So I'm down to about 3 big projects for 3 to 4 classes. Tuesday, I think I'm doing 2 tests, like 30 minutes each. So, it's like doing a class, doing some studying, and then trying to figure it out. Did a bunch of laundry today, and also did some dishes and cooked. And, it's the perfect little housewife. But anyway, yeah, no, I did what I could. I'm still working, and just yesterday, right before I went to bed, I was tired the whole day. As soon as I sat down, it was. And I'm like, yay, it's an early day, and I can't sleep. So I got 4 hours. I got home with an hour to, treat myself, me time. And I, napped. And I mean, I guess that's treating yourself, but now I know, I'm burnt out, tired, and I'm not going to sleep tonight. While being up early to do AV stuff. But, that's okay. So right now I'm doing what I can. I'm knocking off this journal for today, then I'll do my write-up follow-up. It is also, what was it? International Token Reading Day. So if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you have an excuse. And that is on March 25th, right? So anyway, you could do that. And I mean, he did inspire a lot of stuff. I think, didn't he inspire Dungeons and Dragons or the other way around? But they do go hand in hand. Did he did help with nerd culture to a degree. He made it more mainstream that even if it wasn't that big as the whole Marvel push, even people who wouldn't normally be into that thing to admit it kind of did when those movies hit off. If I was gonna go about something that's bugging me today, apparently jeans just like to rip at the seams now. That's just normal. I remember you used to buy a pair of jeans just so you could keep them forever, but they're just quality, you know what I mean? I really wish there was a pair that was cheap, durable, and affordable. That could be your whole commercial, that once you buy one pair, you don't need to buy another. But let's be honest, we don't do that. And if they did, another company would come, forcibly buy them out, and then, you couldn't ever buy them again. Like Walmart and not a Salvation Army, but what is it called? Walmart and Value Village. A lot of people don't know, but Value Village isn't a charity. It's a corporation that runs off of you donating shit and then them upselling it. So they've gotten to the point where they won't let people take pictures anymore because the prices they're gouging people with are so ridiculous. Instead of doing it, they just ban photos in their stores. Now, something people don't tend to realize is Walmart bought them years ago because Walmart couldn't compete with Value Village because, these guys are selling free product. So Walmart bought the company, let them do their thing, but anything that could be sold at Walmart has to be raised to a price higher than Walmart for Value Village. Now, it's really dumb, but that's what new age capitalism is, right? Like, people say, oh, well, what, are you into socialism? No, but capitalism is, if a business does something shady, we as consumers are supposed to let them burn to death. You know what I mean? We don't spend $1 there. They crash and we spend it at somewhere else that is good for the consumer. Competition is capitalism. Now, if you're saying, hey, suck it up and just go there, that is technically more of a socialist mentality than anything else. But at the end of the day, what do? It's just society. We all hate each other. We don't know what terminology is. And at the end of the day, the terminology is irrelevant. We have multiple people coming at us from everything. And the worst part is, you could say, oh, it's paranoia. But the reality is that's also truth. So no one's willing to... Well, it's not even no one's willing to do anything. It's just kind of, you're so overwhelmed that, like, look at it, like a few years ago, we found out bread was a conspiracy. That bread was conspiring against you because it was some secret bread cabal. And then everyone's like, oh, yeah, shit. Well, at least I got like $100 out of that. And that's just so ingrained to our culture now that it's like, what do? You just survive, fend for you and yours. Now, I think I'm doing that pretty well. I know my family's taking care of themselves. My partner's taking care of me. I'm taking care of the little things. I'm studying, and probably about, 2 years from now, I'll be starting to thrive in a new field. So I'm excited. Really suffering with the writing project I got. I can write a script, a full script, but I can't do the beats to get to the script. So if I could skip that, that would be fine. But what I have to hand in is just the beats. Well, anyway... Enjoy your Tolkien Day. Have your orc and elf, whatever thoughts you have about that. Might as well live them. And, enjoy what you're doing. And I mean, even if you're miserable, try to enjoy little bits of it. Nihilism, right? Well, have a good day. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.